winners talking.
Yeah, phone silent. Phone silent, all of that. My phone's always silent, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, paparazzi. Stinx has got a whole team with him, you know, ramp with him, you know. How long they been following you for? What?
My team has been with me from the start of the journey. Management over there, Trini. He's my artist manager, so he's with me on the roads everywhere I go more time. And then I've got Braid, which is business manager.
Yeah.
So he handles the business side of things. Both men are top shooters. Everybody knows who they are from the song. Top shooters in this camera world, no game. Bosses in their own rights.
Who shot Rolling?
Rolling was directed by Trini and shot by Braid.
Cold.
So that's the collab.
Cold. That's the levels.
Yeah, that's the TB effect.
We'll talk more about that as we get more into it. But.
And then obviously we got to have to big up the big F over there, sir.
How you mean?
Yeah, Picks by Flicks. You in there? Boss. So yeah, we got the whole squad. And obviously I can't forget my PA. Tyler.
Big her up.
27 Style, she's my stylist also.
Big her up. She's
been big her up.
No, I have to big her up.
Not big her up.
Why are we not bigging her up?
Because this is why I'm late. So we're not bigging her up. Be bigger down today.
Okay.
But I love her to the bone. Okay. So we can't talk against her.
But sometimes definitely.
Yeah, it's my little niece.
Yeah. Big. All right, then I won't big her up.
Big.
Tomorrow for bigger up.
Yeah, bigger up tomorrow.
Big up from tomorrow onwards. You know, really like she's been for she organised up the thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My brother.
Come on.
Man. This is a first, you know, Stinx. You're the first one-on-one, sit down, different kind of vibes. Third time you've been here though, big up hat trick. That's only for certain real selected few official
supporter. You already know. Kind of like I'm playing.
Man. Come on, man. You know what it is. Talk to me, bro. How's everything? How you feeling? How's life?
I'm happy. I'm excited. I must say this is dope. Proper proud of you, P. This is cold. I think I've been different places, like on this journey with you. That's what's cold. Like last time we was down, sir. Yeah. And now we're up, sir.
That's right.
And it's like, yeah, I'm happy. Really happy. Hasn't been an easy comeback. But back nevertheless, you know.
Yeah.
It's been a bit weird. Some people haven't known how to take me. But it's just one of those things. I'm here.
One of those things, man. It's one of those things, my bro. This is nice though, because this setup, why I said, do it like this today. Because Doug's, for those that don't know, Doug's working with DBE. They're doing their tour and he's with them, you know. He's part of the team, holding down the security and making sure that they're good while the tour's going on. You understand? Yeah. So I'm here, you know, the hustler, and this is only right, car. We can chat now like how we chat private. You know what I'm saying? We chat one-on-one. That's why I spoke to you, for like you said, you ain't spoke to me, and I ain't spoke to you either. You understand? Because I knew I was seeing, man. I was like, we can talk now. We can talk it all down. You see what I'm saying to you? They can get insight to how we talk where we're just rapping on you understand, we're having a reason.
Yeah.
Is it?
What's been popping with you, P?
Bro, you know what? Just works, busy, trying to get on top of things, not letting things overwhelm me. Sometimes when you've got so many things going on in so many different directions, and trying to be a father as well and a good family member to your people, it can be crazy, you know already. But yeah, just finding balance and making it all work, man. But I'm blessed to, man. I just want to end the year calm. You understand? It's been a different kind of year. I feel it's been some tribulations and some crosses this year, but we push through, man. And as we bring it to a close, we look forward to the next year coming and we give thanks. You get me? Yeah, man. But it's about you right now, you know, the big boss, back outside with some new music as well. We'll talk about all of that, but I just want to know what's going on in general, man. Catch up with my brethren. What's been going on? What's been going on in life?
P.
Why you been absent?
When I was absent? You know what? I was absent because of lack of value, P. I didn't feel valued by the game. I didn't feel valued by my peoples. I didn't feel valued by those that said they loved me. I just didn't feel valued. And now I do. And the reason I feel the value is because I've set that tone. I recognize my value. And once I recognized my value, I was able to show my value to the rest of the world.
Why do you think you didn't feel valued by it? What was giving you that feeling that you weren't valued?
Because I couldn't recognize my value. So first and foremost, you have to be able to recognize your value. That's where it starts. Then you know where you're valued. then you want to be treated in accordance. Simple. A nigga can't price me up now. How?
Yeah.
I'm priceless. I understand my value. But that's what happens to us. We live distorted lives and we expect to be treated in accordance. And really, we are treated in accordance with where we're at. Because if you're living a distorted life, then you're going to be in a distorted place. And it's as simple as that. So, yeah, alhamdulillah.
And you're feeling valued right now?
As we speak.
I'm pleased to hear that, because the people that won't know, but where we speak, we've had these conversations already, like through this chapter. We've spoken on these things, I've always been an encouragement of like your value and vice versa, you understand? Sometimes people people might not even understand what I'm speaking in, but yeah, man, certain times you need someone to like say, yo, you're that guy, P. You're that guy, Stinx. And I think we both said that to each other at times, We both said that to each other at times. You understand? Even though we know, because I know, you understand, I know, but sometimes it's good to have that reaffirmed, So yeah, man. The new music. Have I spoken to you since? We haven't spoken since the last project.
No, we have spoke.
We haven't spoken on camera since the last project.
No. You knew I was coming back because I gave you a quick one, like, big.
Yeah.
There's no way I can land back and you don't know.
Yeah.
And I told you straight away, came my dog and I said, if you see me in anyone's pod first, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
See when and that's what I mean with value.
Yeah.
I value you.
Yeah.
So you're my peoples, you value me. Why am I not going to hit you up straight away? P, this is what's going on. Pop. Let me know what you want to do from there. S, you know what I'm saying? There's a slot there now, P, wait until I've got something new, so we've got something fresh to talk about. All right, boom. When you see the song that you're happy with, tell me, and I'm coming down.
Yeah, that's how we work it still. That's how we work it. How did you find doing the other pods though? Because you did a whole heap of that. You did 90s Baby, not whole heap, but you did a few. You did 90s Baby. How do you find that one?
I thought that was interesting.
I like them guys. Man.
Yeah, big up to the guys down 90s Baby. I thought that was different because I didn't realize they was a bit younger as well. And I didn't realize they had an insight of the life from an outside perspective.
Literally.
So I didn't know that, if you know what I mean. So I thought, considering I liked it, it was different. It brought a different side. Very witty.
Yeah.
Wally
Yeah.
So big up to the boys down there still. It was nice. I really enjoyed it still. Blue Tick, that's bro.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, that's bro, Mikael. So he's got a way that he interviews.
Yeah.
What you lot might not get, but he's not supposed to be bro on the interview. He's supposed to interview.
Yeah, of course.
And deal with it in a way that,
of course, it
kind of may cause the person on the receiving end a bit of discomfort. But that's he's got his style, mashallah. So big up to bro. And I do love the way that's my brother. He's got me behind the scenes as well. So yeah, big shout out to Mikael and the Blue Tick. So yeah, man, it was nice to go on those two interviews because there were two different types of interviews.
Yeah, two totally different ends of the spectrum, brother. And
the one with Mikael, Blue Tick, you have to remember, like, when I started doing my my plan, structuring out a plan, because I wrote out the plan, I had the Blue Tick as interviews.
Yeah.
But before I even met Ike.
Okay.
So that was a 90s Baby before I even met them. So it was like, it's important to write your stuff down. Because you maybe should, I believe it will materialize, and I've seen it firsthand. So
it will materialize for you because you're a big name and an artist. It might not, but it's important for everyone to write their affirmations. But you're due to be on them platforms. Yeah, it's not by chance.
Why do you say that though?
Because you've solidified yourself in this space, one way or the other. You see what I'm saying to you? You could be on Blue Tick off the back of legacy and history. You could be on 90s Baby off the back of music, SMS, Stinx. You see what I'm saying?
Shout out to my bros, Kazis, SMS,
everything. So
come on.
Yeah, shout at them, man. They're still foundation. But
million.
you're due to be. It's not by chance. You see what I'm saying? Your name is established enough to be there. You're supposed to be there. You see what I'm saying to you? So it's not. I didn't take it by no surprise. I respect how appreciative you are to be in these spaces, but no, it's warranted. You're supposed to be there. You're supposed to be there, my broski. Don't ever get confused. The new music now. You know, rolling is my joint. That's my joint straight away. That's what. I would
drink to that.
If I didn't know I was seeing you already, if I didn't know I was seeing you here today, I'd have given you a one call or whatever. I said, "No, let me save it." Tell my brother, like when I see you, I'll tell you straight. Yeah. That's a serious one there, and the video as well, the visuals, everything cold.
Shout out to Trini, shout out to Braid, man.
One of my cousins them asked me today. He was like, "What Stinx on with all this fitted suits thing? Bare fitted suits. I just see images of suit." I said, "Yeah, he's just working. He's back outside, man." Talk to me about the direction you were taking that with the video and all.
Why? You know what it was, yeah? It's mad because it's like, with that one there, imagine, yeah? Big shout out to Locks. 3 Locks from the Wack House. My little brother.
All right.
Sorry I couldn't answer. Imagine I must have sat down with the bros. Management already liked the song. So management was like, look, this is me. And we had a plan. But that wasn't, I don't even think that was supposed to come so early. But because of how organically things have been flowing, it kind of just got thrown. Like, that's what it was. I spoke to management. I said, hey, management, what you lot saying we need to bring something up? This is a bang bang, you know? Management said, but I already chose this, so you know how I feel about this. So I'm like, all right, cool. Prince like, let's go. Praise like, look, I'm gonna turn up on this one. No, listen to me. Big shout out to Krept. Yeah? He took us. I'm going to make them understand something on this one.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he done.
Video's crazy.
Nuts, bro.
Video's crazy.
Birds, fire.
1 second. Let me take a moment. I need everyone to go and subscribe to PMP Records
label.
YouTube page. Because my brother started a page again from scratch, you know. So everyone go and subscribe now.
5 months.
5 months in. Everyone go and subscribe. Take this moment now. Pause the video. Go subscribe to PMP. Get his numbers up. Let's keep it moving. Because that video there got views. And without you having the subscribers there, because your name, that's what I'm saying, your name's big. And I respect you as well for starting something from scratch. And building.
You know.
You have to build sometimes.
Nah, bro, listen to me. I was on the floor.
No, I hear you.
Brother.
Talk to me.
All right, let's go.
Go on.
So from the last mixtape, when I come here, P, what happened to me now? Brought out the tape, did the listening, whoop-de-whoop. I was getting 10,000 streams a week on One of a Kind 2 on Spotify. It's cover tape, promo, whoop-de-whoop, but nevertheless, I'm covering, bro. Reckon it was 134 countries was listening to my shit, bro. 100, I didn't even know 134 countries. And they was listening to me. Yeah? Cool. Alhamdulillah. That week now, boop, my tape got taken off on my team. It's at the end of the month, you know. So I've got like every single week I'm getting 10,000 streams, 10,000 streams. It wasn't no hefty promo and it was doing what it was doing. My following went up and listeners and all the rest. It was going off. Yeah, I'm talking from a streaming aspect. And it's like, when I lost that tape and it came off, I was broken hearted, you know. That crashed me. Because it's like, I just did all that to do all this, to see everything materialize, to be crushed. Enough, everything just finito, vanish into thin air. So I said, cool. I then said to myself, let's see. And I went through that year. I remember that year.
So why did they take you off? Copyright?
Bro, I don't even know. It's on every other platform. I feel like someone done me still.
Okay,
That's what it felt like for me.
Yeah, carry on.
Anyway, fast forward, because there's too much things that happen in between from that time to that time. A lot of things happened from that time to that time. That was a hard year, you know.
I remember. You can share what you want to share and not what you don't. But
I lost my granddad. I lost my stepdad, mummy's partner. Then went through all that. Fast forward. Yeah. Then I got to what year are we in? 2025. About to be 26, right? So 2024, bro, man. Brother. Shit, man. Made the plan. Wrote it down. Lost the book that I wrote the plan in. Made the plan again. Wrote it down. Lost the book. Made the plan again. Yeah. Sat down with some of my peeps from the early side. Big shout out to my little bro Zeno. Shout out to PJ, Tay, Amps. They was there to see me make this plan. And then things started picking up and I kind of knew what I wanted to do. Everything's building. Then on October the 12th, I lost my cousin Rio. Bro, that fucking crashed me, man. That was one day, like one week after my birthday, brother. That's my friend Doreen's birthday. Now that's the day that Rio died. That crushed me, bro. That's my bona fide cousin. You're a man that's close to your cousin. I can't even look at you, bro.
Yeah, I know.
That crushed me, bro. Like crushed me. He just died. That's my bona fide cousin. That's supposed to be on this journey with me. This journey, we've got plans. He had a whole security firm. He was supposed to be my security. He was supposed to pattern up a firm together. Yo, cuz you don't have to step a certain way. I'm here. He's always been there. I believed him. And then he wasn't there no more. And that crushed me. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. It's the first time I spoke about this. Never spoken about this on no fucking, I don't know. Like I did something with Trina. Trina knows him. But I didn't go in. Yeah, it's too much. That crushed me. That is my bona fide cousin. We used to make tents and that at mummy's house.
Yeah, them way.
Are you going mad? We've done like bare things. Like, what do you call it, P? Bro, we've done it all, man. Like, I remember one night, I was 13. My cousin showed me my first machine. He was 16 years old. Come to my 13th birthday party. Sure, a little situation happened with my unks and that. Yeah. Steppy from a local youth, 16 years old, bro. I remember like it was so, I probably looked at that for like 5 minutes. I didn't care. Like it's come, guys, we're good. Picked up the thing, put all my prints all over it. Yeah. Where's the girl then? You know that time when you're like, never care about that. I'm 13 years old. That's why I'm going to scrub down 2 girls downstairs that I've been lying to. Because I just found out I was 13. They thought I was 16.
Yeah, them ways.
My cousin, man. So I love you so much, Riyadh, man. Rahim Allah. May Allah have mercy in your soul, man. I mean, like, it's been a lot. That was the one, bro. That was the last one. Like, I've had a lot of people die in between. And it just blurred me out.
Yeah.
That was the crasher, bro. And I had to really get close and pattern and just go in hard. And I just started this working really, really hard. And then, yeah, I said to myself, alhamdulillah. Let me jump back in the music.
You thought it was the right time now.
Yeah. There's no right time, but you know what I mean, P. It
You
just
felt like
mad.
you felt like, yeah, you were ready to deal with it now. You was ready.
Yeah.
Life is hard, you know. Life is hard, bro. Life is hard, man. I'm telling you, bro. So I tell people, just make the best of it you can. Do what you can. Be good to your people. Tell your people. Make sure your people them know you love them. Don't be shy to make your people them know. You understand? Because anything can happen at any moment, man. Nothing is promised. So appreciate your people while they're there, man. I know you can take a comfort. I always say, like, I take a comfort. You can take a comfort in knowing, and that knowing that person knew, your cousin knew how you felt about him, and vice versa.
He didn't. He knows, but he doesn't. You know, my chest, I get a pain in my heart. Like, I've never had a pain in my chest. Yeah. Even now, that's just noticed that. Since the man died, I get a pain in my chest, bro. That crushed me. No one knows. He died and he hasn't even died here. He died in a whole nother country, bro. Done so excellent, so proud of him. Like, mashallah, I can talk about all the good things and the achievements that he made in his life before he left. No doubt. I just didn't get to spend no time. And I just come off of my life sentence at the time, you know, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, probation just told me, like, you come off this thing, you get me?
Yeah.
P, why am I always here like you're my fucking therapist?
You told
done.
me.
I don't even want to
You know
speak
the
no
wickedest
more.
thing is?
Interview's done.
Remember when we spoke a while ago? You said to me, Pete, I'm not
It's
talking about
finished.
none of my family, you know. I said, brother, I'm not going to ask you about none of your family or nothing.
It's done.
It's good. You're chatting to me like how we would chat private, but
It's
you're just
too
taking
much,
it.
Pete.
No, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
I
just love you, Rio, man, to
appreciate
the
you.
bone,
I
and
appreciate
all
you
your
sharing
kids and
that,
everything,
man.
bro. Everything that you
Appreciate you
stand
sharing
for. I
that.
just
God
love
bless
you
you.
too much, bro.
I appreciate
I just
you
pray
saying
Allah
that.
gives you the best of the best. Jannah out of Firdaus. Ameen. P, what's popping?
Yeah, man, we're there, man. How you finding this whole, you got to work social media, you got to adapt to the game. Well, you're doing it already because you got your team with you. How are you finding having to work in that space?
This space is weird. I love my team. Big up to the whole team. Whoever's passed through, whoop-de-woo, whoever, wherever you stand. Shout out to SMS. Big up to my big cousin Il Mill. Big up Spoon. You already know. And the whole of the gang. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird. The other day.
Go on.
So we went out. Didn't even actually go out. We're shooting a video.
Yeah.
And went out with Sculch and that. Sculch was performing.
Yeah.
And obviously we shooting
Shout
a
out
video with
Sculch.
Sculch. Shout out Sculch. Shout out Smiler.
Come on.
And we went to some grime event. I'm not too clued up on the grime side. It's never really been my flavor, but I can appreciate good music.
Yeah. Of course.
Regardless. And it was nice in terms of when I got to saw this layout and how everything was. Long short, we've gone inside and it was weird.
Why was it weird?
It was weird, Pete.
Weird how?
It was weird because when I've gone in there, I've seen a lot of, they call them the gatekeepers.
That's the term they're saying now.
Yeah.
That's the term they're saying.
I see the gatekeepers them. I see all the platform holders, the GRM boss. Is it GRM boss?
Yeah. Posty.
The GRM boss.
Yeah.
And what's his next one's name? The Link Up boss.
Rashid.
Link Up boss.
Yeah.
And I've seen everyone there. Not everyone, but a lot of people. A lot of foundation faces and whoop-de-woo that has poured into the culture from a grime perspective and other perspectives as well. Big shout out to those lot. Anyway. As we get to the blood clot place now, we've gone inside the VIP room, so them call it. We're in there kicking back and waiting for Scorch to go on set so I can go and show some support. That's it. That's what I'm there for. You get me? I noticed that everyone just left. Like the whole VIP room just cleared. And it was just us. And I thought that was weird. I thought that was really weird. We didn't come in there with no former.
How many men you roll with?
I was with my family, innit? It was me, SMS. Family that's it. I was with SMS.
Your family is your family, dog.
That's it.
Your family is your family.
Yeah.
Family is family, dog.
Ours. RA was there as well. Big shout out to my brother RA.
Come on.
Yeah. That's bro. And it's mad because
So Brixton was in the building heavy.
Brixton, Stratham. Yeah, from SW9 to SW16. So yeah, from the 9 to the 16 with there.
All right.
Now, we've come here on, I'd like to believe, a mature stance. There was bits in between that I don't care to speak on, but cool. Now it's time, gone on the stage, Scorch them shelling up the stage.
All right, hold on. Before we move on from that, so you've come there, and the man them have pulled up, and VIP suddenly got empty. Yeah.
There's no suddenly. They cleared the VIP, and it was weird.
Everyone kind of.
It was weird.
It was weird.
That was weird.
Not coincidence. Like
it was weird, and the reason why I know it was weird is because afterwards, when S is doing his thing on the stage and the boys are mashing up the stage, they brought ours on the stage, and obviously, bros bring me up on the stage with him. And like I said, I'm just there for support. So whether I'm on the stage or not, it doesn't really matter to me. If I come to support you, I've come to support you. Simple. Soon as ours touched the mic, place went.
Come on, man. Don't make me talk about him in your interview, bro.
The whole rave.
They locked it off when ours started.
Kalas, Benito.
Why? It went too mad.
You have to ask him. It didn't go that mad. DWE just fucking tore it down.
What rave was this?
Like a grime event. But it seemed like there's bare old school man there.
And it weren't the end of the dance?
No, I didn't see the time. Like I said, they locked off the rave, P. I don't care to speak on a lot of things because that's not normally my thing. But this was a bit
weird.
Yes. And I thought that, how am I not supposed to say something about this? Because it was so apparent, it was disgusting. So cool. We've then come outside to continue on our video. Nice setup. We had like 2 Vianis, 1 Sprinter, Wally promoters, bros, whatever. Like everyone was there. It was a nice vibe for this particular thing. You still had some of the platforms there. You would never hear them speak about it. Not one of them. Not one of them. I saw it with the camera there, with the logos and everything. It even might have made me do a little interview thing. I don't know. But I thought it was so ironic. And it's only yesterday it hit me. I said, hold on a minute. This happened weeks ago. Or a week ago. So. And I said, how comes they never put this up? Didn't think it was something to speak about. Because the people that was there, they didn't value.
So no footage from the event came out?
Not from their side. We've got everything.
No, of course you've got yours, but I'm saying nothing didn't. No. So they came and filmed. So the footage ain't got released yet. We'll see. With the thing, you know what it is? Remember, I had RA here, yeah? Shout him out. I always say he's one of the coldest MCs.
Most definitely.
You're one of the coldest rappers. He's one of the coldest MCs. And if he didn't go away, I don't know what would have gone on for him. But I don't question why things happen. Everything happens
for a reason. Yeah.
All right. But he said to me, and I think my team even titled the episode that, he said, Brixton is stained.
Most definitely.
You understand? Brixton is stained.
Stained, bro. So it's like,
but I'm going to give them man the benefit of the doubt.
I ain't giving them anything, bro.
I said, me, but you ain't got to give them the benefit of the doubt.
They can't get nothing from me, bro.
You ain't got to give them the benefit of the doubt.
They can't get nothing from me, bro.
I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt.
You know why these people can't get nothing from me? A big shout out to Bounce from the reset. Internet ready, all of that. Okay. All of that. You know why? Because The reality is the reality. P, I don't beg for value. I understand my value. No one keeping no gate doing anything thinks they can stop me from going in. Gatekeep who?
No, but that's the cloth we're cut from,
but gatekeep what?
But that's the cloth we're
Didn't
cut
they understand
from.
we don't land up for rave?
That's the cloth we're cut from.
They know the big bad wolf mentality. Huff puff from whose house?
I hear you.
So listen to me. I'm easy. I don't give a fuck what anyone's doing. But one thing I don't like, don't come up to me and speak to me like we're on par. I don't want no one, but look at me close on this, you lot, please. For all you industry people, alhamdulillah, keep building, keep getting yourself together. If you don't want to mess with me, I really appreciate that, because the same energy that you carry, I can't rock with anyone that doesn't rock with me. And I like to keep it that way. Don't come up to me, don't big Stinx me, don't OG me, don't fucking shake my hand. I don't want to be nobody's friend. Let's keep it formal. Let's be respectful. Head nods. And that's it. We don't have to do anything and we can just walk past each other. I like it like that. Everybody's in a position today because of what everybody has poured in and cultivated this culture. You can't think that you're going to sit down and forget what I, my cousins, and anyone from whatever area, it doesn't matter what the area, I don't care about area. It's about the people and what we poured in.
Of course.
Yeah, the OCs, the SMSs, the PDCs, that we've poured in a lot. You understand? And no one's not asking for anything. Just don't fucking try to rewrite history. Don't act like this thing started from a certain time that it didn't. Because the time that it started from when people was getting skin out all over the floor and you wasn't doing that. Deep breaths, I know, P. It's very sad, but it's real. You wasn't. You wasn't sitting down in the can. You never had to see your friends die. You never had to do none of that stuff. Nothing. You never had to come home with a fucked up mind state and rebuild back. Because you know, you like to talk about the next all the time. Let's talk about the positives. Do you know how hard it is to build yourself back?
Telling you.
Max B's just come home. Let's see how he does. And I pray that Allah makes it easier upon him, because it's not easy.
I'm telling you.
You come home after all of these years, you lot are looking at people like people are just normal. I see man giving me honorable mentions and all types of shit like, just don't mention me, bro. There's no honor in mentioning me if you can't mention me where I'm supposed to be mentioned. You can't half mention me. You can't give me a half-eaten plate of food. I flip it over and slap it in your face. I'm that caliber of man. And it's nothing, that's just what it is, P.
All right, then watch me give you this argument now. Just to be, you know, people try and give you some reason. Watch this. Everything you've just said, facts. We know this. Some men don't know how to deal with that. They've still got the fear. We know where you're at. We know the evolution. I don't know. We don't know. I know the evolution. I know where you're at. I know you can go in any room and you're going to carry yourself a certain kind of way. But some of these people, not saying those aforementioned people, I'm talking people in general, will still be weary, will still be like...
I'm talking about the gatekeepers. Let's be specific, bro.
You can say them, but I'm talking in general, because there's many doors you're going to walk through and you might get a certain response. So I'm not specific. I can say those, I wasn't there, but I can say, yeah, for what you've said, them, and for other doors you may go through. You're still the big bad wolf, bro. You know how long it's taken for me to get where people feel a certain level of comfort around me? I wasn't getting in. But remember, everything I do is independent, you know. You know the vibes, everything. Everything before what I was doing then is all independent. I put my own bread up, I do it. Same thing, camera crews. That's why I can respect game. Game knows game, innit? But until some of these people, because they're not from that, because they haven't experienced those things, because they haven't blood, pavement, they ain't been there, you understand? To them, they've still got a little, you know.
Okay.
When a man enters a room.
Alhamdulillah.
So I give a level of, that's why I say I give the benefit of doubt of sometimes they need to feel safe. Things that you've experienced, things that I've experienced, these men only see in movies, bro.
Alhamdulillah.
You see what I'm saying to you? So for them, it could be an overwhelming feeling of that fear, for want of a better word, bro. There's no other word I can put it. So I'm not saying you need to go out your way to be you, bro. But I'm just saying you know, not everyone, there's lions, there's tigers, and there's giraffes, zebras.
And wolves.
There's wolves.
you
Wolves. There's everything in the jungle.
Right. So leave me with the wolves, with the lions, with the tigers.
And
leave me with the predators.
I hear you.
I'm fine there. So here what I'm going to explain to you lot. Big shout out to the gatekeepers. And I'll tell you why I said that. Because you lot sat down and figured this all out for yourselves. Cold. There's a science behind it. I've studied too. I know the science now. It's done. Everybody, stop fucking complaining about anyone's keeping any gates. Because as Kazi said it, no one couldn't keep a gate if everybody was working.
Facts.
So not everyone stop hating on those people that are doing well on their platforms and built up what they built up for their families and friends and their constituents, their groups. They don't have to let everybody in. That's fine. That's what they did for them. My thing is not let me anywhere. My thing is just don't act like we're friends.
I hear it.
And that's it.
No, brother, I hear it.
Leave me be and I do my thing.
I hear it.
And that's it.
Lions have to do lion shit.
And that's it.
It is what
so
it is.
I'm not going to be talking about you lot on pods because I don't have nothing to talk about with you lot. I said what I said. I saw, experienced something. I thought it was weird. You can go with that.
That's it.
I'm building over here. I'm going to transition my energy and I'm not going to be coming at anyone. I'm going to come at myself.
Yeah.
And build myself.
You've got,
so if I can see that everyone's built their hub and this is what they built since I've been away, I'm doing that.
Yes.
Okay. How did they do that? Foundation. Foundation's built. I have to start building house now. Yeah? Building up the village. So it is what it is.
You know the best thing about the best thing about that whole setup, the whole thing that you just said to me that I like because of the kind of person I am. Aside from all the rest of it, I like when you said, boom. So I'm hearing you've gone to school which I like anyway, because school is my artist as well. But then you've gone, I'm with all them man, SMS, not because it's SMS, not because it's Ill Mill and them man that I was listening to and all that, but because it's your people then, bro. From back then till now. You understand what I'm saying to you? Family from back then till now. You see how my thing set up, you're always going to see at least 2 cousins if you pull up. And sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less people, whatever. But I love that the man them are still, you understand? Everyone's still together. And whether when I'm in noodles or when I'm in caviar, it's still the same link up. You see what I'm saying to you?
Sick, like holy.
Yes, blood. You get what I'm saying?
Noodles, Pete.
Come on, we know already.
Free the guys.
Free the guys, man. But moving on. What are you saying about, you see this, because you're a father, this video they're showing online of the youth them that got set up, I think, over Leicester University. You see that?
And he got his slap with the belt.
Getting licked with the belt.
What do you mean?
Just from the perspective of, see to me,
Free Stinx.
Certain things were like, it's strange to me that the youth them has gone uni and they're getting them kind of trouble.
Free Stinx.
I hear you.
That's it.
I hear you.
Free Stinx.
Don't even think about your picture there with that.
Free Stinx.
I hear you, dog. I hear you. Yeah.
I'm talking sell cards.
I know you are, bro. I know you are.
Fuck that.
Come on.
It's long.
It's mad.
I don't want to talk about that. That's
mad.
wild.
It's mad.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man.
It's mad.
That's stupid. But that's university for you, and that's the world that we're living in today.
The world that we're living in, I miss order, you know. And you know, there used to be an order, bro. There's a way things were done. There was a respect level. There was certain people would be of, you know, whatever would go on outside, but would still show Miss Adams across the road, still carry her shopping for her and all of that. Now everything's just a bit unruly, but that's another episode. That's another story. What were you saying about you got to mention the other day on socials? A man said they you know, a man mentioned you in the socials, and then when I watched it, I said, I wonder what Stinx thinks. I wonder what Stinx thinks about this, because I know you. I wonder you thought about this as it got mentioned, as it happened. I thought, I wonder what Stinx is thinking about this right now. What was your thoughts?
No comment.
All right. Say nothing. The no comment is saying a lot, and I don't blame you still. We're not gonna, yeah. But how do you feel about the space though, where this, take yourself out of it. That's what I mean as well about this internet space of how this thing is. Your thing is similar to my thing where we don't get involved. We don't do internet like that. And we can say that while we're sitting here and this is about to come on the internet, you know, we do real life and then we'll give like, I always say maybe 2-3% to the internet. The greatest and the majority of our lives you will never see. The realest things, the best things, the things that fill our hearts with joy or make us sad, you won't see. So I understand where you're coming from because you know me, I'm not going to say too much. Talk to me about the plans for this project and what's coming next.
This project, yeah. Alhamdulillah. Project's called Me.
Literally.
Me. M-E, capital letters. 15 tracks. No, tell a lie, 17 tracks. Extremely diverse. Talking about a lot, P. I'm very, very proud of myself with this project. It's different. I think I'm going to shock people. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised. I feel like a lot of people have just shelved me and put me a certain place and think that I'm one-dimensional. Far from. They're going to get to see how diverse I am as an artist. I feel like it's the right time. It's the right time.
It's the right time,
yeah,
man.
Because
it's the right time.
I don't know, man. I like the attention I'm getting. Good, bad, ugly, indifferent.
We'll take it as it
doesn't
comes.
really matter. I'm starting to learn how to deal with this internet life.
It's not easy, you know.
No, but
it's not easy transition. But we learn fast.
I think it's got a lot to do with how serious you take it.
Yes, that's what you know. What if you've mastered that already? As this quickly, you was ahead of me. Yeah. It took me a minute because I was like, and then I realized one day, bro, it just hit me like that. Oh, this is all a joke thing.
It's not serious.
It's all a joke thing.
If you allow it to take, you end up doing the mazzoline. Yeah, and this is why you see gangsters crashing out.
Yeah. It's a joke thing, bro.
I'm talking some real gangsters as well.
But come on.
What's wrong with you, lot, man? Because
it's mad.
It's like we're coming from a place that we know how to act. And this space is not a space that, it doesn't come with a manual, bro. It's wild. And you get some of the most, I don't know. You get some people just doing some fuckery, P, man, on this net. And it's like, but they call it clickbait.
Yeah.
And all types of stuff. And
clickbait, trolling.
It's wild. Stuff, you know, but it's the internet. And I believe as an artist, if you're not prepared to deal with everything that comes, then step away. That's why this is not my reside. I don't want to reside in this. This is a stepping stone. So I've got a certain level of tolerance with it.
That's the right attitude. You've got to see it for what it is. You got to understand it for what it is. It's a necessary tool in what you're doing, but you don't live there. I'm not an internet guy. I live in I'm very much real world. I'm very real life. I always say I'm very, very, very real life. But I do some stuff on the internet, then I just go back to real life. You see what I'm saying to you? So I understand where you're coming from. Bro. Fully. How's your pops?
He's good, you know, P. Big up to my pops, man. Alhamdulillah. You know what the funniest thing is? Let me show you. You want the exclusive? Let me show you the front cover. If you can see it. Of my new tape that's coming. It's supposed to be coming like the 12th or 11th of December or something like that. I don't even know why I said the date, but I just said God willing. Yeah, it's a madness, but a bit anxious about it. But it's been something I'm working for a long time. And the reason why you will see Jaja. So this is basically
cold.
That's the front cover for the tape.
Yeah,
is the camera cold that we can show or anything?
Yeah. We can put up to whichever camera you like. You have to hold it, put it right in front of that camera there.
Yeah.
Put it right in front of that camera there. Hold on, come back, pull it back a bit. You'll see it on the screen. You can see it when it focuses on the screen. I leave it, if it's not focusing, leave it, and I'll call Callum in a minute to do it. But hold it there for a second. We'll get Callum to come and do it.
I don't know.
But what I do, when you send it to me, I'll put it on the screen. I'll make my editor put it on the screen.
Yeah.
Like that way, you get me? I'll make the editor put it on the screen.
Is that me? Go on now.
See, but you never see yourself for a long
Shout out
time.
to Rich London with
Yeah, come on. Yeah, I've got it. No. Ask about your podcast. Remember, I spoke to him on the phone with you that time.
Yeah.
We were chatting for a little while still.
Yeah.
Remind you of my people then, man. Talking to him for a while could made me have a great understanding of you, family.
Yeah.
I've heard your voice on a few things. Your cousin's thing. Was you on Conan's thing as well?
I've heard your Conan's thing, I spoke on their thing. They bigged me up a couple of times.
Come on.
They bigged me up on, what's the last one that Conan did last night too?
Jamaica. No, not Jamaica. He did the next one after.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I said the iron inside. They're trying to iron it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All of them things. Yeah, big ones. What's the other one? He bigged me up on a couple of few. So big up to Conan and big up to Cuzzy. Yeah, that album was bad as well. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, them man is cold, man. Them man is cold.
Yeah.
It's your time now, though.
Inshallah.
Next project I drop. Me. Why did you choose that title, Stinx? Because
it's really about me.
All right.
I had to really work on some stuff, man. Loyalty with me, the honesty with me, the consistency with me. I had to be loyal to me. I had to be honest with me. I had to be consistent with me. So that's why I'm here now.
How was Royal Ascot? First time you been?
Yeah.
Sweet, you don't?
Alhamdulillah.
Come on.
My little girl has been going for years though.
Yeah.
Her gran is big shout out to Nanny Jan, you know. She's a resident at Ascot. Yeah, she bring Princess there for when I was
that's nice,
doing
man.
the big one still.
That's nice.
So yeah.
But I was happy for you to see you there, bro. Okay, to live life, you know. You spent a lot of time away. It's good to see you living in it and doing different things, you understand?
It was nice, you know.
I can see it. It looked nice still. I saw the vlog.
Big up Jem. My brother, because his birthday that day there.
Okay.
My little bro, Jem. Little big bro. Boss.
Yeah.
I rate Jem a lot. Big up Jem, man.
Yeah, man. I saw the vlog. How long you been doing the vlogging as well? Who's doing the vlogging?
That started off myself. Trini's handling all the vlogs now, management. But that started off, everything started with me. That's how we all linked up. I had to get myself right, align myself, so that when I linked up with my team, I was able to actually do things correctly.
Yeah. I hear you.
Everything started with me.
But everything has to start with you.
It has to start with yourself, bro.
That's the same thing with me. Everything starts with me.
Yeah, you work on yourself.
Everything starts with
you just see it all aligned. That's why I said, you lot stop complaining, man.
I'm telling you.
That's all my hair man doing, moaning this one, that one, that's not letting me. No one can't stop you from your destination. Whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's prescribed is going to happen. God is the greatest, not man. That's it.
Talk about your community. You're a community guy, you know.
I'm telling you. Big shout out to Sully, Soup Kitchen. That's bro.
Come on.
One fiber. May Allah have mercy on his soul. I mean.
Telling
Fatty,
you.
Jen, you already know.
Community guy, bro. I don't know. When I'm chatting to Stinx on the phone, and Stinx is cutting through, Stinx is chatting to everyone. Stinx is asking, do you need help with this? You're right there, bro. You need help with that. I'm listening. It's manners, isn't it? Like, as we grow, you get me? You're cutting through, you're chatting to the man. Everyone knows you, you know everyone. And I can hear what's going on. You understand? And because I know that environment, so I know what's going on and how you're dealing with people. You're dealing with the people them right still. And that's why you got the support of the bros. Like a lot of places I go, and I've had so many different people in here. But a lot of places I go, people tell me that, sit-downs are their favourites of the ones that I've had here at Winners. They'll be like, yeah, Stinx is one. That's one of my favourites. Yeah, amongst the people them. Trust me, fam.
Hey, thank you, lot, man.
A lot of people will say that still. Because you're for the people, bro. You're one of the people. I was having this conversation today with someone about myself, and I was saying like, I'm thankful I get invited to certain places, and it's nice, you know, but I always have to stay close to the people. It's very important to me. And they were saying to me, no, Pete, you know what? You've got the right balance. You've got the blend. And I said, well, thank you for saying that. You understand? Because it's very important to me. The people are important, man. People are going through some hard times. People are going through some I'll say a little of what I was saying to the guy, not too much, but I think the mistake that some people make is they're distancing themselves too much from the people. You understand? And they're forgetting what people are actually going through and what day-to-day life is like. Whereas where you keep in touch the way you do or the way I do, you keeps you grounded, keeps you humble, you understand? And humility is a very important thing. It's very, very important because no one's better than anyone else. You understand? And we must remember where we come from.
100.
You see what I'm saying, Chief? And sometimes that can get lost. But when I hear how you're moving, I know you're doing the right things. You understand? Because you're comfortable in how you move. So I get it. Just have to big you up for that still because I see it and I hear it. And people speak of you a certain way as well. And you know, I always speak of you, well, whether you're in the room or you're not in the room, I speak of you highly because that's how I know you to be. You understand? So people can have their preconceived, Stinx, this, that. But I know how your heart is. You understand? I know the conversations we have and I know the encouragement and the love that you've shown me. You know, so I think it's important to say these things publicly. Everyone will see this now, you understand? And just know that this is, you know? But anyway, we move.
Thank you, P.
That's all right, man.
But being for the people doesn't, it kind of fucks you up as well.
If you give too much,
it has.
If you give too much, you can't pour from an empty cup.
Boy, and that's what I had to learn. I love the people, but you see, when I didn't feel the love from the people, it messed me up, bro. Because I don't give to receive, but I like to know that if I'm falling, there's at least someone going to tell me, you're falling, S. Like, there's someone. Do you understand where I'm coming from? And once I realized it wasn't really like that, I had to kind of, you know, gather my bearings and thicken up my skin and realign myself. And then, obviously, everything started to change.
Yeah.
But balance is a key factor.
Huge.
You know, and it's all well and good being generous and loving and caring and humble and whoop-de-woo, but you have to have balance.
Yes. But you have to know as well, you have to know, and this has helped me so much, you have to understand that you can't expect from people what you do. If you expect what you will give to people from them, you're gonna be very disappointed. It's gonna leave you feeling a certain kind of way.
Yeah,
how you are is a one of one.
Of course.
You see what I'm trying to say to you? So I've learned not to let the disappointing, you know that feeling of disappointment? You know the feeling of disappointment.
What?
You understand? I've learned not to have that no more. It's just like I take a breath. Something could have happened today, and I just took a breath and said, you know what? It is what it is. Like, I can't expect from him. Like this is how he is. You understand? I love him regardless, but this is how he is. You see what I'm saying? I'm how I am. Let me just carry on what I'm doing. Cause this could fuck up my whole day if I let my mind go too much into it. But it's another conversation. You get me?
And it's mad, you know, people, because there's acceptance is a key factor. And that's one thing I was saying to me and because he was chatting yesterday and we're speaking about acceptance. And I said, look, that's one thing where you're different, you know, because you've accepted what things are like. I've always found it difficult to accept.
Yeah.
I couldn't accept things.
Yeah.
I couldn't accept. I don't know what it was. And alhamdulillah, when I finally sat down, I was able to accept it. Like, subhanallah. Okay. Now I see it for what it is. I lacked balance, P. I remember there's two different types when it comes to this balance thing. There's balance and there's balance.
Yeah.
Yeah? Niger man style. Balance. That's a different set of balance. You know, you gotta balance up your things separately. Levels. You understand? And when I had that conversation with myself in the mirror, I said, yeah, it's this time. You have to have a mirror moment. If you're scared in the mirror, then brother, gain some courage. Sister, gain some courage. You have to be able to have that mirror moment when you can actually really stand in front of that mirror for a minute and reflect and look at every single part of your body. Only then you understand. And that look is not supposed to be from a physical aspect. It's supposed to be from an internal aspect. So it means you look deep. First you look at surface, then you look within. And everything starts to pattern. And within is even worse than the surface, bro. Because within, you start feeling shits inside you that you didn't even know existed. It's that deep. Like I said, I still got pain in my heart. Sometimes I wonder if I'm going to have a heart attack, Allah forbid. Wallahi. I mean, like, I'm all like, you in that, mashallah. But that's just dealing with so much death and it's losing so much people and having to become accustomed to something.
That's a sad thing, you know. I've said that myself. It's sad how accustomed I am to death.
Yeah, bro.
Sad.
Like that talk, when I talked, I was supposed to cry when talking about my cousin, where I might not be talking about him and then I might break down. That's mad.
Yeah,
but that's mad, you know.
No, I hear you, bro. It might come at my time. You might
random,
be watching,
like
random. You're watching one program that's nothing to do with nothing.
Nothing. Bam. Kalast.
Yeah. No, I hear it. I hear
it. The whole thing.
I hear it.
You understand? It's like,
well, it's pain, bro. Man carry pain differently, man. Carry pain differently, fam. But we're not going back into that again because we went there already.
I know, man. I keep on.
We went there already. But nah, bro, listen, you have to talk it, you know. You have to talk it. Maybe not now, but in general, when there's the times when you feel you can just talk on it, man. Talk on it and just glorify his name. But yeah, the project, how many tracks?
17.
Blood. Okay. 17, yeah. That's a proper project, bro. Old school vibes.
Yeah, we're talking some shit, man. We're talking some stuff, bro. Yeah, 17, man. 17 joints. And I've got like at least 4 or 5 for the ladies, B. I think you're like in for a treat.
It's due.
Yeah.
It's due.
Remember, you know, I must be able to talk to the lady. I got 4 picnic in.
Come on.
How you think I get that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Come on.
Rubbing belly like a genie.
Come on. 102 was a cold project, man.
Thank you, Pete.
That was a very cold project. I enjoyed that. So I hope I feel that I'm gonna enjoy this one the same way.
This one's different.
Yeah?
This one's different. This one's really different. This one's that shit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
You want any features? What you doing?
Who have I got on this project? Ours is on the project. Ill Mill's on the project. Jaja Soze is on the project. Scorch is on the project. AM's on the project. Big Sims is on the project. Sonna, my brother, it was his birthday the other day. Big him up, mashallah. Kemsy's on the project.
That's cold.
Ads slides through out of the jewelers. You know? Yeah, he was there. This is before the jewelers. Big up Ads. I'm proud of you, bro. You keep going.
Yeah.
Brother, proud of you.
Doing great.
Mashallah, tabarakallah. Yeah, no, I'm proud of him and they're doing really well, mashallah.
Doing great.
May Allah continue to elevate them.
Come on.
Ameen. Have I missed anyone? Heskey. We got a banger, good vibes. That one's coming.
Yeah. You see?
You know what? That one, to tell you the truth, if you want to look a sneak preview of it, it's already out on Spotify. It got uploaded so many times we forgot it was out there.
Yeah.
And we've just left it. So now we're supposed to shoot a video for it. So if you get a chance, look it up. Good vibes on Spotify. It's a smasher. It's different. You get a little bit of feel. S is doing his all of that on a good vibes tip. Yeah, man. So I don't think I've missed anyone. I'm getting in on this. I give it a little bit of melodies.
Yeah.
I got into my little melody back.
Yeah, good.
You know?
Good. Yeah, it sounds cold, bro.
Yeah.
You was down playing. You weren't selling the thing. But now I can hear it proper. That's big names on there, you know?
Yeah.
That's big names.
Them up, man.
But this is what I'm saying to you before. Like, you're a big artist, bro. You're humble with it, man. But you know, people tell me the same thing. People say, maybe it's just how we grew. Maybe it's just our nature. Because we don't really say too much. We don't really, like, if you start telling me like, P, you're this, you're that, I'm like, I move the subject on. Dog. You see what I'm saying to you? But you're a big artist, bro. And them names are big names. And I'm not surprised that they're on your project because you're a big artist. It's not by chance. You see what I'm saying to you? So yeah, around December, you said the date already, around 11th or 12th, somewhere around them kind of dates.
Yeah, we're pushing for that. I'm not gonna lie, you know, I am fucking nervous if I keep it 100. Yeah, you see right now?
Sometimes you got sometimes
got a thing.
Sometimes, yeah. It's like when you were saying about the PMP records, go subscribe to the page. Make sure you subscribe to Win at the same time if you haven't already, what you're doing. And I was going to say it to you before, sometimes things have to start from scratch, dog. Sometimes things just have to start from scratch. You start it from scratch and build it. This was started from scratch. Sometimes things have to start from scratch. You see what I'm saying to you? Because as long as you keep consistent now, you know it's your thing you've built up.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying to you? See winners. You know, I could have started winners on my rap page, you know. I didn't do that, you know. I started it from zero, bro. I started it from zero, so I can understand where you're coming from. You see what I'm saying to you? And in myself, I had to be like, boy, it's going to take a while.
You see what you just said, P? And big you up so you know the feeling.
Yeah, literally,
right?
bro.
But now watch a dub play. I've come back in the game now and I'm like, all right, cool. I don't have a Snapchat. P, I lost my Snapchat from last time.
Oh, seen.
I had an
I remember your Snapchat was...
international Snapchat. They used to hit me up from America. They used to hit me up from France. They used to hit me up from Germany. They used to hit me up from Australia. I just realized what I'm saying. It's mad, isn't it? They used to hit me up from Canada. All of that. Yeah. All of that, bro. I've got videos of females hitting me. I'm from Australia. And big up, but I've still got the video. Big up still, mashallah. That's on the other side of the world. You understand where I'm coming from? Yeah? Now, when I lost that snap, I was finished from. I was like, all right, cool. But I had to build it all from scratch. So I got the snap. I couldn't get into my Instagram first. Didn't know. Lost the email. Whoop-de-whoop. Everything just went mad. Then I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to push on regardless. This is what shows a level of resilience, you know. And this is what my engineer, Rapid, was saying to me the other day, subhanAllah. So I've gone raw. But I'm just going to work with Snapchat and WhatsApp. Never been a WhatsApp poster type thing. But I said, I've got the two platforms. That's what I'm going to have to work with. So I'm billing the platforms on Snapchat and WhatsApp. How I was doing it was that I like roller skating. Yeah. And I know enough of you that don't know that, but I do. I enjoy roller skating. And I'm kind of bad still. I'm big up to Skater Dread and all the guys that are cold. Prospect. Big up my dog Gaza. All of them. Yeah. Now, it's like I'm doing the skating thing. Yeah. But it's helping me mentally as well because I'm getting away and I'm trying something new. It's a new skill, but it isn't. I was on it from back in the days as a picnic, Mighty Ducks and all them things. But I'm back and I'm doing my thing in it. So every time I'm putting up something to do with the skating, I'm putting up my music with it. It's about marketing. Remember, I studied business in the WAC, innit? So I know about marketing, promo, and whoop-de-whoop and this stuff. So I said, cool. Putting up the music, putting up my things, putting up the music. So I'm just noticing that I'm saying, look, consistently, I'm going to keep on putting up my music with whatever I do because I'm a brand. I have to remind these people I'm a brand. And the best way you can remind them is with your product. Yeah? Then I decided that I was going to release. So by the time I decided I was going to release, I've already got a little foundation brewing on Snapchat and WhatsApp. Yeah, bear in mind I can't get into anything. Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, not even Facebook. Bro, wallahi, I couldn't get into Facebook. And you know, Facebook Meta runs the whole thing. So I said, cool. Don't matter. Kept working. I finally got into Instagram. Yeah? That was the one, you know, P. Yeah, because it was so mental. How I got into Instagram was funny and it happened at the time. So Kazi's invited me out. He said, look, we're going to go and link Popcorn them, City Splash. What are you saying? So I said, cool. But this time I'm billing back. But no one don't know what I'm billing back with. I'm on a greenhouse vibe, merch, whoop-de-whoop. I'm coming, innit? And then it's like he said, well, I come out, so we've come out, and I've jumped in the Vianney and me, Jem, Aggie, them, rolled up and vibes, didn't it? I'm sure you might have saw the girl hanging off the Vianney, shaking ass and yeah, come on, man, big you up as well, man. So we're just there and we're kind of this everything's just gravitating to what we're doing. And I'm not even doing much at the time. But this time I said, I'm going to document everything I do. I didn't know why. I just wanted to document everything I did. Spoke to my videographer at the time. And then he brought another videographer along and so on and so forth. Yeah, but he didn't actually come. He just gave me a young bull to rock with. So me and the young boys rocking out. He's coming. He was on probation at the time in terms of the videography and that. It was cool, you know. And we captured what we captured. Now, bro must have turned around and said, yo, S, like, seen the footage. And I saw me do like a freestyle up to like, let's say 8 bars away from the end. So let's cut off 8 bars or 4 bars of the end. But I did one take and I was just vibes in the car. Just vibes, I didn't think about nothing. And I've come back, I said, yo, hey, what now? I like that clip. Man, has to utilize it for something. I don't want to put it up because I think it's going to be wasted. Time's going on, so I said, you know what? Yeah. And I took out a segment out of it. Yeah? And the segment that I took out of it, yeah, because remember, I've been building on these 2 platforms. So now I'm on 3 now, you know. So now I've got WhatsApp, Snapchat, and Instagram. And I'm putting up things on these stories, trying to just get them. I'm backish, innit? So I've got pictures. I've got video footage. Just everything I've just got, but I ain't really know what I'm doing yet. Yeah? And then I said, you know what, let me take this clip. And in the clip I was saying, early morning sending out Texas. This the greenhouse, parakeets in the message. She said I'm too anti, move like I'm sexist. 4 kids, 4 baby mums. I was reckless. Yeah. Eritreans arts where you from? Is he Habish? Tell them that I'm trendy and Jamaican, I'm a savage. Pushing all this cabbage, OG, I'm established. Birds everywhere, sick mode like I'm Travis. I know. This is what was going on. Yeah?
Come on.
Shut down.
Yeah.
That fucked up the net quickly. Quickly. Yeah? So I'm saying, okay. That was my move. You with me? So I did that move now. And then now I said to myself, all right, what are we going to do? And I'm just thinking. Remember, because I've got my book already, I kind of know what but I wasn't ready for this. That move, I wasn't ready for P. Lo and behold, I've turned around and I said, well, I'm going to make a music video out of this. So I sat down with a young bull and I edited the music video by myself. Yes, bro. So you don't know, that first edit of 7-8 months is me. That's why you see my name on it. That was me. There's no cap about it. Got the pictures, incorporated the pictures. Then I thought to myself, hold on, I've done a video. I'm a man that I will shoot for the stars, you know. That's me all day.
Yeah.
And then I got a vlog out of it. I said, I'm going to do a whole vlog. Sat down with a young boy on the phone. Edited up a whole vlog with the young boy on the phone, bro. It's big facts, bro. So I did this all myself. Me. Yeah? So then the things got like, what? 57,000 or something like that?
Mad.
Organically.
Mad.
I'm like, yo, I'm back in it. Like,
you're back, bro.
But it didn't just get 57,000. I couldn't get into my my other channel, P. So on my other channel, the Stinx official, I had like 600 or 5 something. I can't remember, probably like 5 something at the time. And I'm thinking, I can come back with these 5 something. Bro, I had nothing.
Yeah.
I couldn't get in. It's like a test, you know. Yeah, and I couldn't get into myself. You can see all of these things that I couldn't get into these social platforms. And big shout out to Rapid, you know, my engineer, you know. He said, right, you're just going to have to do another one.
Straight.
I didn't want to hear that shit.
Straight.
But it was real,
real
bro.
talk though, bro.
Yeah?
Real talk.
And I sat down and I thought about it, you know. And one thing that I have learned throughout this journey is that growth comes from discomfort. So in order to grow, you have to be an uncomfortable position.
Yes.
So if you plant a seed into the earth, that seed is going to disrupt the earth and make it uncomfortable. And then things are going to start sprouting. And before you know it, you've got a whole fruit tree or forest. So you already know.
Yeah.
So now I'm saying, yo, fuck it. I started with my 1 subscriber.
Yeah.
One.
I know the vibes.
So me and that 1 subscriber is just rocking out. 1 turned to 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all I wanted to see was the bills, and they gave me that quickly. 100 people was rolling with me down the street. And you might think that, 100, you ain't doing nothing, bro. If I turn up your house with 100 man, you're giving me everything.
Let them know.
Okay.
Let them know.
So I then turned around and I said to myself, perception, glass half full. See the glass, yes, sir? We're billing.
Yeah.
So 100 start billing, whoop-de-whoop. And I said, rah, so I've got a little thing, yes, sir, because I've got music video and I've got vlog.
That's right.
Calling the OG, you're billing back something new.
That's right.
You're stepping groovy.
That's the code. That's the pattern.
Yeah, them the way there. So I said, yo, look, cool. Then it was Kazi's one. So the next one, I said, yo, Kazi, I was invited to Nali's.
I saw that one.
Come on, beautiful princess. May Allah continue to have princess flourishing. And I'm proud of Kazi. He's done some big things with Nali's. So yeah, big you up, Kaz, mashallah. So anyway, that being said, he said, yeah, come now, man. And capture it. And they did capture it. I put it up. And that was the second one. And then I think the third one, if I'm not mistaken, was the Royal Ascot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by then I've already linked up with management, Trini.
Yeah.
So you can see the flavor changed. Yeah. When he put seat hands on it, it was like, yeah. And it was nice because that was from all the hard work that I was able to attain the value of having such a dope manager. And he also came with another dope manager, which equal to be 2 dope videographers.
Come on.
It's mad amongst many other dope things that they carry, alhamdulillah. So yeah, man. And I've gone, and at this point, I've aligned with Trini and Braid, my management team, and also my niece, Tyler, stylist, mashallah. 27 styles, I think.
Yeah.
So, and that's on the socials. And then everybody else, bitch, everyone, like,
everything just falling.
It just falling, and it's like I just noticed that I just kept it aligning, bro. Like, poof. I mean, like, where you think, like, you see when you're doing certain things, I tell you what helped. I stopped having sex.
You're not the first person I've heard say that, you know. That's not the first person I've heard say that. How long for?
I stopped having sex, yeah. I think last year, I probably had sex 3 times.
Yeah,
you can't fuck with me, bro.
That's serious discipline there.
I'm a dangerous shoot, you know. It's my willy, and you can't have it. Alhamdulillah.
Some discipline there still.
You like that one there, F? Make them know. Yeah, that's looking at me like, yo, Aki, okay? I'm telling you, I'm on a whole different frequency. So you see, this year, got a bit messy. Yeah, it did. See, last year I was on game. No. This year got messy. And the reason why this year got messy is because I built the tribe, built the village, but I didn't go outside the village. So I wasn't prepped to step outside the village. I'm strong in the village. Yeah? No pussy. No one's getting this. Like, I had some moments, P, you'd have been proud of me, you know. I had girls offering fellatio and I wasn't taking it.
I hear you.
I had girls trying on screen and I was like, I had girls looking at me like, yo, S. I have to respect your team. You know when you look at a girl dead in her face and make her know say,
it's a power, bro.
I don't want to fuck you. And she sees it in your eyes. She can feel it from your energy. I don't want your pom-pom. I'm not involved. I'm fine.
That's how you gotta do it though, bro, at times. It's a discipline thing.
Bro, that tapped me into a whole different frequency. And it helped me to build myself in ways I could never imagine. Bro, I didn't understand the depth and the power of that. Females have been doing it for years. Big up to them. I see why. Seriously, bro. You see, like, if you see any artist and any athlete, they're not having sex, bro. And they're going to knock him out clean. They got all that frequency. You're hitting different. Everything that seems to align, it's different, bro. Like, we're not talking. See, people think not having sex means, so what you doing? Was you knocking one out? Behave yourself. I'm not in prison. I'm on road. Nothing. I'm talking it. You might get a little twitch and it's down, boy. Lax up and nothing. And that to me was the most powerful thing that I think that I've ever achieved in my life other than Islam. And that is something that Islam encourages. So, yeah, man, that was the biggest move. That was,
I respect it.
Took me to a new place. You look like people like, boy, yes, I don't know, you know, this is mad. Yeah, you see, please start tightening up, piece of blood clot, just get tight. What's the body language? Arms start forward.
I respect it still.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet still, but I respect it, brother. I respect it. You're not the first person to say that to me still. I'm not the first person to say it. It's something that, I think it's something, a man should show restraint and discipline, that's for certain. You just took it to levels. You took it to levels there still, and I respect it still. And what you say, it gave you clarity of vision and more foresight.
Everything, bro, like, I stopped again. You can probably tell. That's why I'm excited. I was pissed. Pete, it got so serious, and homegirl knows. There's only one girl that I was sleeping with at the time, like from time to time. Yeah. And you might say, what? Her sex is 10-10. There's no doubt about it. She was half bae, if you get where I'm coming from at the time, and I really checked for her. And she was there for me, not just from a sexual aspect. She was there for me mentally. But I have to get to know myself. And that's not what I wanted to be doing. And even she saw me, I was vexed. One time, we laid down and I was vexed. Listen to me, vexed. You know, like a girl, like, I can't believe I done this. But I just bent up my face like, bro, piss, what's wrong? Cause I was up, bro, I was floating. I was in a different space. I saw things differently. I felt things differently. The way, the clarity that I had, there's nothing like it, bro. You know, I was thinking to myself, do you know what? Allah knows best if you're even gonna have sex again. Wallahi, bro. Like, I feel like I just want to wait till Jannah. Get paradise and find my wife there, because I can't see nothing in this fucking world that I can say I want to step with. No disrespect to you, look, but it's too distorted, bro. Too distorted. And remember, when you start having sex, it gets realer. You hear some real stories. What? Them girls are stepping out brazy. And we're not taking away from the man them are treacherous. But so are you. And I've had girls do the most. Not the most. Some of the stories are so embarrassing. You'd be like, yo, some girls are doing this in front of their picnic, bro.
Yeah, come on, you don't have to tell me, bro.
Not in front of the kid, fam. The kid's there. They're rocking mic.
No, that's mad.
And the picnic dancer.
No, that's
the world that we're living in, P.
That's the world we're living in. So still.
If I see that and you're doing that, do I think that it can't? That's not exclusive for this. This could be anyone. So that could be me. Allah forbid. It could though. I don't want to ever be in that situation, and I don't want to align with no one like that. If you don't get where I'm coming from, that's mad.
That's disgusting, bro.
But that's the world we're living in, Pete.
Yeah, we're living in some torrid times still.
The more I was disciplined, the more they wanted to fuck me. I couldn't explain it. Like, huh? I'm talking certain girls that you little thought, rah, bro, they are like, yo, They're busting down. Fortianas.
Yeah, it's real like that. I'm glad it's you saying it, not me.
Yeah.
As we wind things down, bring it to a close. What's your message for the people then? When it comes to life, when it comes to the project, when it comes to everything, man. You're a man that's lived. A lot of people listen and hang off your words. What you got to say to them?
Don't sleep on yourself. Don't. And if you're sleeping, get up, bro. Wake the fuck up. Stand up, bro. Do something. And if it's not that easy to this, if you're sleeping, open your eyes. Okay, lay there for a while. I've been there. Lay there for a while, but don't just lay there. Don't just stare into space. Gather your thoughts. Gather your thoughts. When you gather your thoughts, encourage yourself to get up. Peace. Even if you can't get off the back, you push, flick over those covers. Feel a little breeze. So it can encourage you to get up. Don't feel the breeze and put back on the covers. Then you got to flip them off and just, make a foot this hang off and, you understand? When you find your little space, then you slowly step up. Once you get up and you're up, remember how you got up. That is your infrastructure for getting up. Once you're up, then you start to get ready. It's a process. Get up, get ready, start making moves. Know what direction you're walking in. I don't care if you got a sat nav. Not all roads lead to the same place. Remember that. Know your tolerance. Understand your social battery, as bro would say. Know how much you can socialize throughout the day. Understand assets and liabilities. As I learned the other day, what do they call it? Signal and noise. Similar. So understand what's going on here. Work on you. Stop looking at everybody, man. And stop fucking complaining about everybody. Life is what it is and it is what it is. And more time, it's like that because of us. So if you look at yourself first, then you can work on something. Yes, don't get me wrong. People are going to do your things that you don't like. Learn from me. I get overconsumed. Don't get overconsumed. You overconsume yourself, you crush yourself, bro. It's the truth.
Yeah, of course.
How much things has man spoke themselves into say, it's this, it's that, and you looked at it like that. So you just as for you lot of a certain generation, my generation, you're never too old to do nothing, bro. Don't make no one tell you nothing, bro. Live how you want to live. Do what pleases you.
Yes.
But before you try to please yourself, please God. Because that's who you're going back to. You're going to die. Don't ever forget about that part. Don't make prep for life and forget the one thing that you're promised for, death. Don't tell me you're serious, you ain't made no preparations. Okay. Other than that, enjoy it. Step with the glass half full. Perception is key. Elevation comes with consistency. Growth comes with discomfort. I'll leave it there.
I don't think there's nothing more to be said, you know. Yeah. I don't think there's nothing more to be said. It's good to sit down. It's always good to sit down with you. It's good to catch up and hear what's been going on. I'm looking forward to the project. Everyone, again, subscribe to Winners Talking Podcast. Go subscribe to PMP Records.
We ain't finished though, you know.
Run it up.
No, we ain't finished.
Then keep going. You can cut back in when you want. That was a little promo thing. Go on.
Me's coming out soon, but before that, you don't have to wait. How have you been, P? Because you don't seem yourself still.
With me? Nah, man, I'm good,
I
man.
can see you. I'm looking at your whole body language.
I'm just listening.
Listening, brother. I'm listening too. And
yeah, what do you want to know, bro? I'm here.
How are you?
I'm all right, you know. I can't complain.
But you said you've had a tough year.
The year's been tough.
What's been wrong? What's going on?
No, it's just been a tough year, man. If you look outside of what's going on, the year's been tough. Nothing's been straightforward. No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying nothing's been straightforward. This year I've had to work harder than I might have had to work in other years. I've had to get very hands-on with everything and take control of everything myself. I've had to get very hands-on with a lot of things and do jobs that I might have delegated to other people before. I've had to take it back to the roots and handle it myself, you know, while still doing everything else. Because I don't like to miss anything. I'm not missing one of my son's training sessions or to grab him from school or whatever, or to be there if one of my family needs me. So it's been a difficult year in that sense. But thankfully, in the last quarter, I've got it under control. You understand?
What's the other 3 quarters like?
The other 3 quarters were testing. For one, that's the right word I'll call it, testing. But I'm built for it.
Why was it testing?
Because I was being tested, brother. Literally. So
No,
that's
you're
why I
talking
say it
to
was
me,
testing.
P.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you're just done.
Go on.
I can tell by your whole body language. You're reserved naturally.
Yeah.
Right. And they don't know that. And this is our relationship. You call it a conversation. So in a conversation, if I speak to one of my friends, my brothers, I'm not a taker. I'm a giver too.
Yeah.
So there's no way that you're going to allow me to pour and release, because communication is a form of therapy.
Of course.
So I heard your testing and it was deeper than the rest of the words. Why is it so tested?
Yeah, because I was being tested, brother. That's why I'm saying to you. That's my reply. I was being tested. It was testing because
Anything that you care to talk about?
On another show, perhaps. Or we'll talk on the phone. But
So why can't we talk now?
It's not everything. It's just, see, like when you said no comment. Not everything's for that. But I'll just say, to go over it, was just I was being tested. My patience, my mindset, everything. And I just had to get a grip of myself and just be like, yeah. But I know with myself, I'm built to deal with whatever. It's how I choose to deal with things. You understand?
How was you able to deal with it like that?
Through prayer and thought. And then, yeah, that's all it is. That's how I was able to deal with prayer and meditation and thought and understanding. Most importantly, understanding. And then understanding that there'll be hard times. It's just life, and I've been through worse. So I can deal with whatever's put on my plate. It's just a matter of me looking after myself, because a lot of things rely on me, so I have to make sure that I'm okay. So looking after myself was my solution. And once I looked after myself mentally and physically, while still doing everything, I could get control again, and I got control. And since then, everything's been good as it can be. I'm always grateful anyway, yes. I'm grateful, you understand? So, no, that's just it. But no, the body language, no, I was probably just still thinking about when you said no sex, blood. Thinking, boy, I want to do that one there still, but I don't know if I'll be able to, car. You know what I mean? Probably all of that. That kind of made me kind of like, because I hear it. You're not the first man to say it to me, you know. I hear it. So yeah, all of that. But no, I can't complain, my brother.
You still training?
Yeah.
Mashallah. I see you training still. You don't play about it. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I've been training
Mashallah,
for years.
you're serious.
No, I've trained I've consistently trained for years, man. It helps me. That keeps me calm, man. To be honest, I think I've got, just like all of us, we've got some pain that we're dealing with, and I think that's one of my advices. You understand? You overstand. So yeah, I train, man. I like to train, and you know what I like about the training thing as well. As a byproduct of that, I know it's played a role in a lot of my people them doing the same, and it helps them as well because they look to me a certain kind of way. But yeah, man, I'm youths as well. Even today, I see a guy and he came and spoke to me, shook my hand, and was telling me about his little training that he's doing. You know, so I like to that's my thing, man. I see now everyone's training, and it makes me happy to see it, bro. Because I was doing it from long time before it was a thing. No, like everyone trains now. I was doing it from back then, just as an extra form of, my brethren used to say to me, however they want to do it, you know, dog, you have to be ready for them. However,
Millions.
You understand? Rest in power to my brethren, Dixon's father. He died same brethren I'm talking, he sent me his father died last week, still passed away. Got 9 nights coming up and that. But yeah, man. You know us, man. I knew it's the jungle. Listen, man grew up in the fucking jungle, bro. So man was just ready for whatever, you understand? And that was just part of it, bro. It didn't mean that I thought, yeah, we didn't grow up in fist fights like that, but I knew how to fucking have one, you understand?
Yeah.
Man could throw hands, so
Yeah.
we can just deal with all of that, you understand? So it's however they're doing it, bro.
When's the last time you go to see bro?
Boy, you know me. We had this conversation the other day, you know.
How's mommy?
Mum's all right, man. She's all right.
Yeah.
She's all right. I spoke to her today.
And the picnic now?
I cannot complain, man. I cannot complain, my brother. I cannot complain. Yeah, man. They're good, man. I can't complain on that side of things. That's one side of things I cannot complain on, bro.
I'm proud of you now, Pete.
And vice versa.
Nah, man, proper proud of you, bro. I know you've gone through a lot. You spoke, so I know a piece of the journey. And it's very heavy still. When I turn around and look at this, mashallah, it just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. So elevation on top of elevation, the team, down to the camera crew, the camera equipment is mad.
Everything.
Yeah, it's mad. And I'm so proud of you, P.
Yeah.
Don't let nothing.
Nothing.
Nobody.
Nothing. That can't happen. It's always, see with me, yeah, it's always me versus me, you know. You understand what I'm saying to you? It's always me versus me. There's nothing that no one can do or say it's always me versus me. It's what I expect of myself, what I believe is supposed to happen, what I believe I'm supposed to achieve. Am I achieving it? Am I doing it? What am I going to do in this situation? How do I feel about this situation? It's me versus me. You understand? So that's never an issue. And all of this, what you see going on, yeah, man, this is my gift and give back to the people and my way to champion my people. This is my platform to champion my people and to give people opportunity to be spoken, to be heard, I should say, and to, all of the above, man. I enjoy this, man. To be able to sit down with you and shine light on what you do and whoever else comes through the door, man. I enjoy it, man.
Likewise.
I enjoy it, man. I enjoy this conversation. It's been a different one, you understand? But it's been good, man. It's been nice. But yeah, you know me, man.
It's been a pleasure, P, man. Thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah, man. No, I appreciate you pulling up, man. Always, my brother, man. We're going to speak. Yeah? It's another one, man. Shout out Doug, man. Shout out Doug. Shout out everyone involved in putting this together. Shout out all Stinx's people. Shout out all my people in putting this together, man. This is Lewisham and Brixton sitting here, you know, dog. How you mean, man? I see them doing charts and saying the most dangerous ends in South.
Yeah,
I see all of that. I see all of that online, man.
That's wild. But you know, it's a different era.
Yeah,
you know, and things have changed.
A lot.
But yeah, man. Yeah, a lot.
I'm just happy to be here, bro. You understand? We're grateful. We're grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be here, man. I'm grateful to be here, man. But yeah, big up everyone locked in. Hope everyone enjoyed. This Wednesday's coming out Sunday. Everyone enjoy your Sunday, man. Stay safe, stay blessed. It's Pound Star, the hustler, and Big Bad Stinx, the one and only. I mean, stop.
Betraying's arts, where you from? Is he habbish? Tell him that I'm Trini and Jamaican, I'm a savage. Pushing all this cabbage, OG, I'm established. Shoot at your George Cone, crash for your aura. Has bloody Nora. Step with the D, mix a lava cytosaura. Clean the machine, it's like Sodom and Gomorrah. Could have been a doctor, could have been a banker. Mommy went uni, Pops was a gangster. Born unruly, cute look coolie. Pops had pair, big gun, big jewelry. Ain't stepping out without my train. It's flame, it's stainless. Turn the boy famous. Real in the flesh, chrome heart where the pain is. Free color bars, ain't seen the ages. We was in them cages, now I'm on the curb. Back with a brick phone, flying all these birds. Can't put the stick down, they would turn me into herb. For heaven stand my ground, pussy yo, that's my word. Chilling with the bros, money over hoes. Going for the bag, speeding down the road. You know how it goes.